located on Route 24 in Lewis.
Radio check 1 2 1 2.
Jessica's Juice is on Power 101.7.
Let's also get you qualified for Summer Jam in the meantime.
Okay.
All right, you want in for Summer Jam Sunday, June the 12th, MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Text in your name and where you're from. The 302-858-5117 will get you qualified. All right, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Young Thug, Gunna, the City Girls, Pusha T, Roddy Ricch, the Baby, so many more huge artists. Again, Sunday, June 12th, MetLife Stadium in Jersey. Summer Jam, you want in. We need your full name and where you're from. The 302-858-5117 will get you qualified. Jess, what you got?
Cardi B is making the headlines, and she's gone through something. Cardi B says that she's having some technical difficulties with her new music. She tweeted yesterday, I seen a lot of y'all talking beep, like, oh, she doesn't feed us. So when I'm going to put something out, and she says, I'm going to talk about it more, but I'm going to be clear about it. I'm having some technical difficulties with my latest project. I had not one, not two, but 3 technical difficulties on the music that I've been working on that had to be done and taken care of before I put it out. Cardi B also went on social media to vent about not getting enough credit. She recorded a voice note on Twitter saying, why do people get so upset when my fans point out things that I have influenced? My fans aren't saying that people are copying me or anything. People are just saying that they can see my influence. Why does that bother you guys so much? She continued to say, I feel like people are just trying to discredit me so bad. They just want to erase everything that I do. And it's like, no matter how much you erase it, it's still going to be there. I've seen my influence on music videos. There's a lot of people who are doing it. And I know that because sometimes I'll even go overseas and I can get a director that nobody has ever used before. And they come to me and they say that I influenced them. So she also says, let Cardi do something similar to anybody. I could wear a similar shoe and people are going to say that I'm copying this, I'm copying that. So Cardi B right now is saying that she's having technical difficulties with her new music, and she just started to vent on social media. She's gone through something. Now, Amber Heard.
Yes.
Johnny Depp.
Yes.
This is something.
Talk to me.
With this trial.
Yes,
I know you've been following it more than I have, but
Yeah.
during Amber Heard's final day on the stand yesterday, the actress said that Johnny Depp can't look at her because he's guilty, she said. Heard's attorney asked Heard why she told Depp's lawyer, Camille Vasquez, that she knew Depp couldn't look her in the eyes. And she says, because he's guilty. He knows he's lying. Otherwise, why can't he look at me? I survived that man and I'm here and I'm able to look at him, Heard said. Depp seemed to find this response very amusing as he leaned over to say something to one of his lawyers and then he laughed. So this is getting crazy.
Now, I don't know if this, let's see, I have a clip. Another clip from the cross-examination with Amber Heard from Court TV.
Good afternoon, Ms. Heard. Good afternoon. Mr. Depp hasn't looked at you once this entire trial, has he?
Here it is.
Not that I've noticed, no. You've looked at him, though, many times, haven't you? Yes, I have. You know exactly why Mr. Depp won't look back at you, don't you? I do. He promised you you would never see his eyes again. Isn't that true? I don't recall if he said that. One of the last times you ever saw Mr. Depp was when you met him in San Francisco in July of 2016, right? That was the second to last time I saw him, yes. And this was after you had publicly accused him of domestic violence. I got my restraining order before that, yes. Mm-hmm. And this is after you had obtained the domestic violence restraining order against him. That's correct. Let's please play Plaintiff's Exhibit 1229. For the record, it's at 1101 through 1209. I'm going to ask that it be admitted into evidence.
All right, so then there goes some stuff being admitted. But, you know, it's crazy. I was going to talk about this later, but since we're talking about this, you know, so many people have become obsessed with this Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial. And apparently, according to a new study, more people are, like, obsessed and, like, worried about and watching and keeping an eye on this Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial than they are with inflation, the war on Ukraine, and the future of abortion laws. more people are interested in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
All right.
That's the state of America.
Wow.
People are burnt out on politics. They're burnt out on other issues. And they're more interested in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial than they are on inflation, the war, and abortion laws. And Elon Musk taking over Twitter.
Oh, God.
But, yeah,
Wow.
true story.
Well, I have not followed it as closely as you, but
And I honestly, I really haven't followed
Amber
it.
Heard, Johnny Depp.
I really haven't followed it that close, but it's just right in front of my face. So, crazy.
Also, Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri celebrate her birthday in Vegas with lots of friends. The former mega couple, they reunited for a good cause as celebrities came from all over in Vegas for the Billboard Music Awards. And, they decided to be together. Mary J., of course, was there as well, and she got the Icon Award. But they celebrated together. They took lots of pictures together. The ex-couple dated for about a decade before deciding to end things in 2009. But in the recent years, Bow Wow has teased Dupree over the failed relationship, telling him that he would like to see him rekindle a flame with Janet Jackson. Dupree has played off all the taunts, but it's clear that he and his ex are on good terms. He also made an appearance in her documentary, and he spoke about their breakup. He says, "You can't play with a rich woman. You can't play with a poor woman, but you can't play with a rich one. Not with these kind of games," he said in the film. She has 6 famous brothers, and he's like, they're not regular dudes. She's heard every lie that a man could possibly tell. So that's one thing you can't mess with is Janet Jackson. But you can check out all the pictures online. And Jermaine Dupri hanging with his ex, taking pics for her birthday.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about that?
They look fine and happy, and they're friends.
Okay. 8:52. We're going to talk to Mecca Abbey. You know, Mecca Builders is a spinoff of Sesame Street. It's on HBO Max, and we've been hooking you up with his prize packs. We're going to talk to Mecca Abbey Kadabby coming up next.
I just told Peter
After Nikki, Lil Baby. Let's go.
They don't want to see